Want to know the real reason why most people stay broke? Well, watch what happens in this 8-figure client sales call. I'm about to show you the exact moment that separates those who get paid from those who stay stuck. And trust me, it's not what you think. What's crazy? A month ago, I shared a sales call where I was stumbling through a conversation with a small business owner making only about 4 figures a month. Today, I'm about to show you a raw, unfiltered conversation with an 8-figure business that's ready to pay us serious money. And I'm not talking about small change here, but here's the brutal truth. The reason why most people who stay broke isn't because they don't have opportunities like this. It's because they're too scared to step up when these opportunities do arrive. Check this out. This whole conversation started from a cold Facebook ad, and they went through our nurture sequence, filled out a survey, watched our custom video, and even booked a call with me. I called them up with a quick 30-second reach out and they needed a call back, and that's where everything changed. You see, their callback hit our AI voice receptionist. Yeah, the same system I'm always geeking out about in my other videos. They got transferred to my business partner. And by the time I called them back, man, you've got to hear this. It sounds like we're old friends. So, this is where it gets real. During this call, I'm way outside my comfort zone. They're talking about Google ad spends that would have most people's heads spin. And honestly, that didn't bother me, but what did was 6-figure monthly ad spends on Google. It's not even my expertise. Really, it's my partners. I'm the Facebook ads and AI automations guy. But you know what I did? I leaned into that discomfort because that's the difference between those who stay broke and those who break through. It's not about knowing everything. It's about having the courage to show up, even when you're not 100% ready. You're about to witness what happens when preparation meets opportunity, when systems meet human touch, and most importantly, what happens when you stop playing small and you step into conversations that could change your life. Now, this isn't just another sales call. This is a masterclass on what's possible when you push past your fear and actually take action. And the best part, I'm taking you behind the scenes of the exact moment where everything could have gone wrong, but instead it went exactly right. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and notification bell because this journey for transformation, well, we're just getting started. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Let's get into it. And just a heads up, what you're about to hear is the raw, uncut audio of a real phone call between myself and two business partners running an 8-figure home services empire in the second biggest city in America. There's no fancy video editing, no flashy effects, just pure, unfiltered reality of what it takes to transform from an amateur to expert and close deals that change lives. Let's dive in.
Good afternoon, American Home Improvement.
Hey, Josh, it's Travis. Sorry,
Oh,
notice. Try to call me back. We got our voice receptionist picking up the phone.
no worries, bud. How are you?
Good, my man. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. You're also here with Moshe. Moshe, this is Travis with him.
Hey, Travis, how you doing, man?
Good, Moshe. How you doing?
Okay. Tell us a little bit about your company, what you guys do.
Yeah, right
I
on.
see that you guys advertise that you can supply Google leads. So I wanted to see what exactly you guys do. How do you guys do it?
Yeah, I mean, we do offer lead services. Facebook, Google Leads, Google Colony ads. We're pretty much an automation business. So we're basically taking your leads, your cold inquiries, so to speak, and helping nurture them all the way through sales, book jobs and close deals, and even helping you out nurturing on the back end. I noticed you filled out on our form, at least you're getting leads right now, word of mouth, Facebook, Google ads. Is that how you're getting your leads, or what are you getting right now?
Yeah, that's how we're getting our leads from many platforms. One second. Several platforms. From lead providers, we're doing our own Google.
Okay.
We're doing magazines. We're doing Yelp. I mean, we have many other sources, and we're looking for other sources that can actually provide us leads.
Okay. How many leads you guys getting on average, you think, a month?
Oh, we can take about Let me tell you a little bit about our company so you understand where we are. We've been in business for 25 years. We have about 14 project managers out on the field, and we run 2 to 3 leads a day. So if you guys can provide us leads that are quality leads at an affordable price, then it's something we can work on. We know that the quality of the Google leads are good. We did Meta before. It isn't the greatest leads. And like I said, we've done everything. I mean, I even had a room of telemarketers for 150 telemarketers in the past, which we closed down. We did canvassing. I mean, we've done it all in marketing. So we see that you guys supply leads. So we wanted to see, the pricing of your leads and the type of quality of the leads, and if you guys work in our area, if you have experience in our area, and so forth.
Got you. So you're getting about, three leads or so a day. What are you guys selling most of? I mean, you're most in remodels, or what?
Well,
what do you guys
we're dispatching closer to 20 leads a day, not 3 leads a day, 20 leads
That's
a day.
3 leads per rep.
3 leads per rep. We have
Got
about
you.
14, we have about 14 reps, 12 to 14 reps on and off. But, so we can use about 20 leads a day, but we have other sources. But, if you can supply us 5, 10 leads a day, that'll be great. What do we specialize in? We specialize in kitchen, general remodeling, which means like the kitchen, the bathrooms, the flooring, and general remodeling, bathroom remodeling, additions, ADUs. We have a separate division that does only roofing. So, we do basically everything in and out of the house. What kind of leads do you guys produce? Do you guys produce any leads in LA? Let's start with that. Do you guys produce any leads?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
We do.
And
So we're not a lead vendor. We're not HomeTac, Thumbtack, Angie's. We're exclusive leads. So we basically create ad campaigns for you that are direct calls to you, whether they're Google call only ads or Meta or both. That's the only type of leads we provide. We're not shared lead vendor. You're not buying leads from people filling out some random form, a home advisor that all of a sudden you get, some kind of a notification and you have to message them in order to get their phone number. I mean, we only provide exclusive leads if we're doing that.
Okay.
You guys already have a CRM, a place where you're bringing all your leads in?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a CRM, but we don't work through their CRM. The leads that come in, they usually come in through a Zapier on a Google Sheet, or we have leads that come in through emails. That's how we're getting our leads. We don't let anybody get into our CRM. We don't want them to drop into our CRM.
Gotcha. Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, you got a CRM just for internal usage,
Perfect. Exactly.
Invoices, all that stuff. Okay.
Exactly.
How much do you guys spend right now on leads? Like you've got all these sources, you've got vendors and all that. Are you buying leads, or do you have someone running ads? How does that look like?
Well, we have somebody already running our ads that's doing that, and we're buying a lot of leads. We're putting close to $100,000 a month in marketing.
Okay. Total in just buying leads, or just like all the systems? So what do you have?
Everything from Yelp to House to Home Advisor to buying leads to doing our PPC to doing Google Our Business, optimizing our maps, doing all that.
Okay. So are you looking to supplement or looking to replace? What are we talking about here?
Well, if we can supplement, and somebody can supplement us with good quality leads, first of all, my most important thing is the quality of the leads, and then eventually we can raise the volume as well. So if you can supply me quality leads, great. And if you're better than the next person that I have, I'll cut the budget off the other person and put it in you. I spend like $30,000 a month in magazines. I can take that money and allocate it somewhere else if I get more results, better results.
Got you. What kind of follow-up or automations do you guys have with these leads? When you get a new lead that comes in, you get a Zapier and a Google Sheet or an email. What's the response, and how many times you guys normally follow up? What does that look like?
So the minute we get the lead on that same day, we call them 5 times. We text message them. We email them if we have the email. We text messages like 2 to 3 times a day. We send a couple of emails on the first day. The second day, we call them again like 4 times that day. We have several people here calling, so we have different voices, different phone numbers that we're calling from.
Okay.
And then again, more text messages, one more email. and we keep on following up like for 5 days. After 5 days, if we feel that we didn't get a hold of the customer, we let it rest, and then we go back maybe a week to 10 days later and start attacking them more. The reason is because people might get bombarded with phone calls and they just don't want to answer, so we let it rest for like 5 days, after the 5 days, for about 7 days to 10 days, and then we attack it again. Maybe that time they'll answer the phones.
Okay, right on. So yeah, you got a awesome team of people calling it with those emails and texts. Are those automated or are those like manually triggered by your team?
Manually.
Gotcha. And so I know you guys got a lot of services, pretty much like everything inside and outside the home. What are you selling the most of, would you say, or is it just a
Kitchen and general remodeling.
okay? And I imagine you've got some sort of like a qualification process, if you will. You got a lead come in. What kind of questions would you have to be asking them to know that they're not a tire kicker, price shopper kind of thing? They're actually good quality lead.
First of all, we make sure that they have that the husband and wife are going to be there, or their significant other. Making sure that when is the last time they did that job? If it's a kitchen, when is the last time they remodeled the kitchen? If they just bought the house or they had it, how soon are they looking to do the job? If they have a budget in mind, what they were thinking of doing, how soon are they looking to do this job? Those are the basic qualifications. Make sure it's not an insurance case. And if it's an insurance case, then, where is it standing with the insurance? Josh, are those basically the questions? Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, man. What would you say about insurance? Do you not deal with insurance, or
no? We do. If it comes with insurance, then we just try to see how far they're with the insurance. If they have a public adjuster handling it, it's kind of tough. But if they don't, then we have an in-house guy that gets involved, tells them we'll take it A to Z, and we'll deal with the insurance, and we'll get you the money, and we'll get the job done.
Okay, gotcha. So you're just basically trying to vet people for their financial capability to pay, making sure they're looking to get started right now, not like 6 months from now.
Right.
And if they're kind of a repeat customer, or if they've done this before, if they're like a new home buyer, that kind of a thing.
Right.
Okay, got you. And is that all pretty much, again, like I'm assuming these are manual conversations. Do you have any kind of qualifying bot, so to speak, whether it's text or phone call, that can screen these leads for you and make sure you're only talking to the good ones?
We had an AI working, but it actually didn't work that well. As much as we did all testing, we did everything, and we put it on, it just wasn't pinning out. It's not the same as a real live person that can feel the customer and knows how to maneuver the conversation to a different way. The guy says, yeah, I bought the house and I'm looking to the kitchen. Okay, but to maneuver him to a different way, to be a little more polite, to be a little more friendly. The guy's really rough, how to smooth him out. So the robot, it's kind of hard for him to do that.
Okay, did you guys set that up yourself, or did you do that with somebody else?
No, we did that with somebody else.
Okay. How long ago was that? Recently, or?
4 months ago.
4 months. Okay. And so, I mean, if you could put your finger on it, it sounded like the issue was it wasn't able to really be like empathetic and be able to put people, in the right direction on what they might need, or upsell, that kind of a thing, or what was the actual challenge?
Well, it didn't have a human heart, if it makes sense. It didn't have the human feel with a customer to put a joke in between, to carry a conversation and, become friendly with the client.
Okay.
It's just more robotic, and that's, all the AIs are robotic because that's the way you program them. So
For sure.
Yeah. So that was the problem.
Okay. Totally get it. Got it. So, in essence, thank you guys for kind of exploring all this and really helping me out. So where you're getting right now, you're saying loads of leads, say 20 leads a day. If you could get an extra, say 5 or 10 leads that are high intent, high quality leads, that would be good for you. That's the desire. And what kind of revenue is that going to be bringing in for you, you'd estimate? So your X revenue here, where you want to go to?
Well, I have no problem growing even more revenue. It depends what you guys can supply.
Okay.
Can you tell us a little bit about your company? I think I explained everything about mine. Just give me a little bit of background, how you guys supply the leads.
Well, as I said earlier, the way we supply leads, we're running specific ad campaigns for your business on Google. Google, not the pay-per-click like you're doing now, but Google call only ads. So your phone number and your headline advertisement goes right to the top of Google search, and it's going to go directly to your phone, whether it's going to be to, whatever particular number we want to have there. Could be directly to your business line, but you're getting these high intent leads that are on Google searching up for your business. Again, it's in your area, and as far as the amount or the quality or the amount, excuse me, not quality, but the amount of leads, that's just really dependent on how much you're spending on the platform itself. You want more leads? If you can handle more leads, then you put more money in ad spend. It's kind of in general, a linear equation. Up until a certain point, like on Meta, for the most part, local business, we're able to scale linearly up until, again, if you're talking above $2,000 a day, you may be able to, there may be some competition in, really big businesses out there that are spending a lot of money on ads, and you're competing with those. But in general, if you're talking 5 or 10 leads a day, you're not spending $2,000 a day on these platforms. Our typical acquisition price is, say, in the ballpark between $10 to $50 max. $10 or so on Meta. Your Google leads might be around, say, $50 to $100, just depending. But these, again, exclusive leads. And what we do is we install our automations where we're just sending out the automated text, automated reminders, automated qualification questions back and forth. Our goal here is to have that speed to lead, so that we have every lead that you're paying money for contacted immediately, and then followed up and nurtured, and being able to put them on the phone with your team. We obviously, we're not going to be pushing robotic, AI crap. We do pride ourselves on the care that we put into our conversational chat and voice agents that can help qualify leads in a way that nobody before has actually ever mentioned. I can't say nobody, but literally out of 25,000 calls, we only had the outliers that said they wanted to speak to someone or send something through email. Majority of people are not even aware of that they're having conversations with these agents. But the goal here is to not replace the humans. The goal here is to be able to scale what humans can do by taking all the grunt work of sifting through tire kickers, price shoppers, people that are not qualified. If they don't, have both decision makers available, they don't have finances in place, if they're scoping out a job that's just not really in their timeline or their budget, we can filter those out for you. Now, again, whether you choose to use that or not, that's just an option. That's what we specialize in. But if you're just looking for leads, we got you covered all day long. But what we would do is have a separate, this automation or the CRM would be outside of the ecosystem of what you've already got going on. And the goal here, we would push all those leads into that same sheet. If you want us to, we would basically zap them into that street. So you go, here's all the new leads that I'm generating. And then we can have a separate tab if you want just the, the qualified leads. If you want ones that are saying, hey, I'm ready to book a job now, or I'm ready to have someone come give me an estimate now, I'm ready to rock and roll, then we would be able to escalate those leads, either whether if we're, depending on the system that you would like to have installed. If it's somebody that needs to be transferred live to a phone, to one of your people on the phone that can book them right away, text message, email summary, whatever it looks like, we have the capability of doing it all. We're basically a sales automation business. So we're automating the entire process from, again, as I said, the lead being a cold stranger all the way to somebody who knows, likes, and trusts you and is ready to buy from you. And even after the sale, we have the referral and the ongoing Google review automations and all that good stuff to help you get more repeat business and word of mouth business from people that you've done business with. So, yeah, does that help kind of paint some color on what we do? Do you have any questions?
Yeah, so basically you guys are selling a program.
Say again?
You guys basically selling like a system.
We have AI infrastructure system. That's what we specialize in. Now, what you want to buy from us is a la carte or dependent upon your situation, what you need and want. So we don't have just like a one size fits all. This is all you get. You either buy or don't buy. But yes, we are more of a growth partner in a system. We don't just have this little, this little software thingy, just chatbot thing, or we don't just run, ads to generate you leads. We've been doing this for about 15 years, and we know we spent over $10 million on ads, and we know exactly the best way to get cold strangers converting into cash. And it's not just by spending money on the platforms and getting name, phone number, and email. It's about actually having this automated system that qualifies and nurtures these leads into people that know, like, and trust you and want to buy from you and want to buy from you again. So we install the entire system. Again, it will reside and live outside of your CRM, outside of your whole entire ecosystem, so to speak. And we could give you access to it, but if you don't care about it, don't want it, we'll just push all those data points, those people, those interested, into wherever you want it to go. And if it's a Google Sheet online, absolutely fantastic. If not, however you want to get it, email, notification, summary, it's fine. But that just gives you an idea of how we found success. I would not recommend just taking your money, putting it on a platform, and then putting it into a sheet without any other system in place to engage those leads that just filled out an inquiry online. We would want to at least help you get those people in touch with your team so that they can be nurtured. And if it's after hours, nights, weekends, holidays, that kind of thing, when your team's obviously not in the office, we don't want to leave those people hanging until Monday morning. We're going to be doing that 24/7 follow-up, qualification, and nurturing until you can get a hold of them on Monday morning.
So all the ad spend would be on us. You guys are just sending us the system, but the marketing budget, the money for all the ad spend would be, we would have to spend that, right?
Yeah, you'd pay your ad spend. You'd basically just pay us the management fee to set your account up and run the ads and build the campaigns. You get to decide how much you want to spend direct to the platform. It doesn't go through us. We're not paying your ad spend bill, if that's the question you have.
Yeah, that's the question I have. And what is your fee monthly?
Our fee scales. So depending on where your budget is at. So let's say, for instance, I mean, you're wanting a pretty healthy amount of leads and a pretty healthy budget. The very basics, introduction. I mean, guys that are only wanting a couple of leads or, 5 to 10 calls per week, that's like $1,500 budget online minimum. But just depending on where we're at, we're basically scaling for there with increments, because the more volume and the more ad spend that we have, there's a lot more involved in background mechanics. I guess the question before, we're just saying, hey, what's your price? What are you looking for exactly? You're looking for just getting leads and your team handles the entire thing. You're looking for assistance in qualifying and nurturing these leads into actually good candidates that you want your team will talk to. Like, what are you thinking?
I could do either one. It depends on the cost on each one. And even if I would start with anybody, it's something I would think, because I thought you guys supply leads, but now you're just like an agency, like a marketing agency. And I already have a marketing agency that's actually doing my PPC and doing my Google My Business. But you're saying it's not going to interfere with that. It's nothing to do with that.
No.
You guys do landing
right.
pages, so it's completely different. So
Correct.
Again, I wouldn't want to put a big budget, because I'm not going to put a big budget on something that I don't know if it works or not. It would be very small just to start out with, to feel if there's actual conversions from the leads and the quality of the leads. We know that the Google leads the quality is 10 times better than Meta, than Facebook. I know that on Facebook we can get quantities, but the quality is very low.
Correct.
So, and this is a person that's getting on Facebook is not a person that's actually looking for a kitchen remodeling.
Exactly.
It's actually a person, just flipping through Facebook and says, oh, that looks like a nice kitchen. Let's take a look at their gallery. And then Oh, okay. Give us, or we have kitchens starting at 7,999, or this bait and switch, which we don't like because we're a very straightforward company. But the Google we do like because the Google, it's people that are actually inquiring, are looking at putting a kitchen remodeling contractor near me, and if we pop up, great. That's what we want. Or the Google Guarantee, Google My Business. Those are the type of leads. But again, it all depends. I would never start with any agency in a big budget because I need to see, first of all, what they're doing, how they're doing, how the leads are coming in, what are the cost of the lead. If you're telling me a meta lead an actual appointment would cost me anywhere from $10 to $50 a lead, it's one thing. But if you're telling me an inquiry would cost me $10 to $50, and out of 10 inquiries I set a lead, then it's not the greatest.
No, and here's the thing, dude. I'm based off of everything that you're saying, your experience and all. I would not recommend doing meta ads. It's Google call only ads only. Those are going to be the highest intent leads. They're going to go right to your phone. And I hear you. I wouldn't want to get married with anyone without dating them first. And starting out with an introductory small budget is a smart move. It's literally just supplementing to what you're doing now. You get a taste and a feel for the system. The only thing that I would say as a disclaimer is with Google, it's like a crock pot. So meaning it takes some time to build up and basically get the campaign mature, because once it's set, then it's basically dialed in. There's a lot more in doing Google ads than Facebook ads. Facebook ads are, as you said, high volume, low quality, and there's not necessarily like a ramp up period that's required. With Google, you have all these complications in the background. So we have to say, if you're going into it, you have to be thinking at least 90 days. You have to give it 90 days for the campaign to actually mature and get built out. I'm not saying go 90 days without getting lead, but I am saying don't do something 2-4 weeks and then say, I don't like it, I'm turning it off. That's not what we do, and we won't allow that with our Google campaign. With Facebook, is a different story. So when I said $1,500 is the minimum recommended budget, especially in a competitive area like Los Angeles, that's, to me, if you're saying, hey, let's just try it out, that would be what I'd recommend, is a quote unquote try it out. You get to test drive our system, so to speak. And we'll build out the entire ad campaign for you. It's not going to conflict with your current agency that's helping you out. We're a software automation business. We think ourselves as, we work with businesses in a growth partnership capacity. We're not looking to just short-term come in here, be a agency that you flip around and move on. No, we take our shit serious, and we've been doing this for a very long time. Nobody else that we know knows the kind of AI and automations that we are doing, and the types of 8- and 9-figure businesses that we've been a part of, been able to help grow their businesses and really tremendously add value to their bottom line, their revenue. So that's why I'm saying, hey, look, if you just want to test it out, let's do that. I just recommend, if you're, $1,500 or so would be a very healthy starting budget to say, is this working? And you can always ramp up and add to that ad spend as you go. If you're saying, I like the quality of leads, I like the system, I want to increase things, I want to do more. And yeah, we've got a lot of opportunities that we could talk of down the road. Your old leads, database reactivation campaigns, if you're not already doing those, we take all your leads and we can generate really fast income for you by sending out promotional offers and blasting them through text and emails. There's a lot of opportunities to really grow your business. Holiday and birthday reminders, Google automated reviews after people buy from you. We timely send them out the request and then only publish 4- and 5-star reviews on Google. There's a lot of opportunity that I'd say, hey, let's talk about that down the road if that's something you're interested in. But if you're just saying, I just want more leads, I just want Google leads, that's what I'd recommend.
Mm-hmm. And what is your fee?
So our fee, for Google, is going to be $2,000 setup, and it's $1,500 a month with that $50 a day ad spend.
So $2,000 setup and $1,500 a month.
That's right.
So basically, whatever my ad spend is getting doubled with the management. And then when the Google ad spend goes up to, an example, $10,000, it still stays at $1,500.
If your ad spend is $10,000, it's going to be double. It's $3,000, but it's not going to be 10,000 monthly retainer and a 10,000 ad spend. But we do scale. If you're spending 10,000 on your Google, there's going to be a lot more in the back end. So it's just going to double your fee.
So it'd be 2,000 and then 1,500 for the ad spend and then another 1,500 for the.
That's right.
So
That's your $50
$2,000
day budget.
So our lead cost is tripled.
Yeah. So this where it caps at 3,000. That's where it caps.
Well, there's not a cap within reason. We have clients who are spending $100,000 a month on ads, so it's a lot different in that kind of a realm. But I don't know if that's what you're looking to spend on Google. There's a lot of businesses that are spending a lot of money on Google. It's very, very competitive. So the highest quality leads are going to Google and saying, I want home kitchen remodeling near me. And those businesses that come to the top with the advertisement that is catching their attention, those are the ones that win those bids and get the contracts, get the jobs, get the deals.
So with a $100,000 budget, how much is your fee?
So $20,000 a month is that $100,000 budget.
Gotcha. And when I go to Google, where would I see my ad? Where would it come up?
Your ad is going to be right at the top where you've got, the phone numbers. If you go and it says sponsored ad, it goes above the Google, the 3-pack, the GMB 3-pack. It goes above the pay-per-click ads. Those are all, so the order of sequence is Google call only ads, Google My Business, and then Google pay-per-click. And then it's organic search. So SEO on your website.
Let me put up 1 second. I'm just going to put up a Google page and I'm just going to put kitchen remodeling and let's see.
Exactly. Yeah.
I honestly.
Okay, I put kitchen remodeling, and what came out is the sponsored.
Those are the ads.
Okay, so then after the sponsored comes the 3-pack.
Your map. Exactly, the map.
So and then comes the SEOs.
Exactly. So every lead that you're getting from your Google ads are coming from those first listings that say sponsored.
Right. So where are we going to get your leads from?
This is what I'm telling you. That exact same place. Now, where you're searching, if you don't see any Google call only ads, you don't see those ads that have the phone number, then no one in your area is running Google call only ads. This is something that majority of businesses are not taking advantage of. Same with local service LSA ads. Those are going to even have a higher priority towards the top. They're going to go above the PPC sponsored ads. But if you're not seeing those, it's because no one's running those in your area.
So you want to tell me now if I see sponsored, you're going to be above the sponsored. Is that what you're telling me?
That is what I'm telling you, because these are not landing pages. These are call only. So they only have a phone number as the action. So they go directly to your phone number. These are not people that are going to a website and filling out a form and seeing all your fancy stuff. They have landing pages, but their function is to drive calls.
Can you give me something that I can see that you guys have done?
Yes,
Like,
I mean, listen, bro, if you're looking for testimonials review to see if we're legit.
No testimonial. No testimonial. Yeah. I'm looking to see right now you've done for a company, let's say a kitchen remodeling. I'm just giving an example. If you have a doctor. Give me a doctor or somebody that you've done that I see where their ads come up. That's what I want to see. So I can put it on my computer right now and see where it comes up.
That's fine. So here's the thing. Do you have a VPN? Are you going to be able to change your location from Los Angeles to another city? Because if you're not going to be able to see the ads.
No.
Okay. Yeah. So the problem, these are geo-targeted ads. We don't run ads greater than, say, like typically 10-mile, 15-mile radius, especially if you're in Los Angeles, Manhattan. Typically, because of the population size and drive times, we're not going to be running ads nationwide. These are not nationwide campaigns, so they're not going to be showing up in your search. So
Do you have anybody that you do the business here in LA, in our area?
our primary business is not lead gen. Our primary business is AI software automation. This is what our primary function and role is, and how we grow.
Do you have anybody that you did the IA here in our area that I can see how their leads are coming in?
As I'm saying, we're not a lead gen agency. So I don't have anyone in Los Angeles. I'm doing lead gen for, and as far as our company, our partners, the other clients that we have in Los Angeles, you can't see their leads. Does that make sense? We work with businesses that already have leads. We qualify and nurture those leads into booked appointments, jobs, and our automation systems. So you're not going to be able to see their leads, and even then, I wouldn't want to share your leads with another client or competitor either.
No, I don't want to see their leads. I just wanted to see, as an example, let's say you have right now a chiropractor, and you say here, chiropractor in Encino, put it up, and you'll see that they're showing. When you go on Google, you'll see that they're the top one. That's what I was.
Yeah.
That's what.
Got you. Yeah, I mean, it might just be better if you want to see what kind of ads we're running or what they look like, if I put together something and then send it your way, because again, there's going to be challenges where we're not running ads specific in your area, because again, that's not our primary function. If we were a lead gen agency, every one of our clients would be running ads with us. This is an a la carte service. This is something we've been doing for 15 years, and we found that our clients are shopping around. When they get ads or they get leads from ads, they're always going to complain about the quality of the leads or whatever. And it's not that the quality is bad. And I'm not saying this is your case at all either, but from our experience, it exposes a weakness in the sales system that we have no control over. Do you know what I'm saying? We do not have control over how the business will handle those leads once they get in the door. So it obviously is easier to point a finger at a marketing agency, and then it says, okay, 90 days up, I'm going to go churn you. With our software automation business, we've had clients for over 4 years because it's like the light bill. They keep paying their light bill every single month because it's making them loads of money, and that's what we specialize in. So if you need something like examples of ads and all that, I can put something together and then I could send that over to you, or we could hop on a Zoom call if you want to do that, see my face, show you everything, whatever you want to do. But yeah, I don't think over the phone I'm going to be able to accomplish what you're looking for, which is, hey, let me pull up a live ad in my area of something that you're running, because that's just not our primary function. We're not a lead gen agency.
Gotcha.
And how much would the service be if we just wanted to use it for retargeting our own leads?
And when you mean by that, I mean, or again, are you saying we would be running ads, retargeting on the platform, like re-engaging them?
Like leads that, use your AI for, reschedules or, second appointments, stuff like that, like stuff that's already in our CRM that we want to retarget.
Absolutely. So if this is like a one-time thing, or if it's ongoing, we have packages that are from $10,000, $5,000, and $2,000, just depending on all the things that are included. So if all you wanted to do is say, hey, I've got all these leads and I want to, engage them, follow up, qualify, get them into appointments. It's like, we call it a database reactivation. Say, I just want to do this one-time thing. It's $2,000, and that includes all of the costs in the background, because, text message fees, all that good stuff. But we'll take all your leads and, assuming like your size isn't over like 100,000 leads. I mean, how many leads are you talking about?
I wouldn't even know. A whole lot.
Okay. But yes, I mean, the thing is this, when I said we have those different package prices, those are typically us doing what I'm saying of doing every 3 months. Typically, we're going to run through every quarter and reactivate your entire list of leads that you've collected and book those into jobs for you as well. And if you've got a Google Calendar, we can integrate with that. Or if you don't want us to book appointments automatically, we can just push the people ready to book to you. But that system itself, if you want to look at something like that ongoing, again, we're just talking $1,500 a month for the entire AI automations. But again, I don't know exactly the full scope of what you want, but if you want us to say, hey, let's just plug in the automation system to take all those manual texts and emails that your team's doing now off their plate and just nurture all those leads. So you're not buying leads from us. You're not doing any of that. It's literally just plugging in automations that do all those manual tasks and basically frees that up. And however you want to integrate, if it's a Google Sheet or whatever the heck it is, we can do that too.
Okay, for sure. Travis, you gave us a lot to think about. Can you send over an example of what Moshe was talking about, and then we'll follow up with you in the next day or two?
Yeah, sounds good. When do you guys want to circle back?
Well, tomorrow's Friday.
Monday?
Mondays are not good for me. Tuesday or Wednesday of next week?
Okay. Let me check this out. Yeah, that'll work. What time are you thinking? Mornings or afternoons?
This time works best, like around 2:30. Oh, but not on Tuesday. Next Wednesday, 2:30, because we already have a 2:30 appointment. Tuesday.
Okay, let's do Wednesday, 2:30. I'm assuming you're Pacific time, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
You'll
Let's
send
do
me
that.
over. You'll send me over an invite right now.
Yes, I will. Do you want to just hop on a Zoom or do you want to do a phone call?
No, we should probably do a Zoom.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll schedule that over for next Wednesday, 2:30 your time. I'm in Salt Lake City, so I'm just an hour ahead of you.
Oh, for sure.
So yeah, got you on the calendar for next Wednesday, 19th. Awesome. And I'll just send that. So do you want me to just send that over in the, like to your email that I have on file?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Just to confirm, I sent the invite over to you and the email was just josh@ahibuilders.com. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good deal. Good talking to you guys. And we'll chat next Wednesday.
You got it, bud.
Thank you.
Likewise. Take it easy. Bye now.